The masked fools are the literal embodiment of chaotic neutral, and that is why I feel that I adore them so much. They're incredible, and as a faction, I personally do adore them, especially with how committed they are to their Aeon. Because as we all know, the Aeon will never give you up, never let you down, or run around and desert you. They will never make you cry, say goodbye, or tell a lie and hurt you. I had to do that to you guys. Which is why today we're gonna be talking about the one, the only Sampo Koski. He's the very first character that we meet as soon as we land on Jarilo 6, and I feel like the way that he is paints a perfect picture to the future that awaited us in Belobog. He is considered to be a criminal and a sly person at that, and by association, we also get blamed for it at first. We have a bit of positive reinforcements once we meet Kokolia, but then immediately get branded a criminal again, and we have to escape, and it is he who saves us. And in all honesty, throughout the entire journey of Jarilo 6, he was a very major player throughout it all, which is why I feel like it's just the perfect time for us to be doing a... Wait, what do you mean this is supposed to be a Sparkle video? No, like, I'm like doing it for like sample. No, what do you mean? No, like, it was the original plan to make a sample video. Oh, I see. Never mind then. So yeah, this was honestly just an April Fool's joke because it is April 1st. Now, that being said, if you could help me out for a second, can you go down below to the comment section and just drop anything related to like Sparkle, whatever you like or anything like that, just to confuse people for the sake of confusing people, because I think it would be funny. That being said though, apologies for fooling ya. I just felt like I had to do it, especially with the masked fools characters. Like, it would just be perfectly on brand. That being said though, for those that watched my previous video, which was that acheron speedrun video, I just want to say real quick that the schedule for those videos is still ongoing in the same way that they are. The next video will be on kind of acheron, then followed by a character that we have played in the Shenso Laufu. That's as much as helpful hint as I'm gonna give. And then we will cover aventurine once his trailer releases, because I do want to add more things to aventurine, and he has left such a massive impact both as a character and as a boss to me that video will definitely become. But I just wanted to update you guys if you guys had missed that. That being said though, while I have you here, I'm just gonna say real quick, hey, we're gonna talk about video game music, because why not? As many of you know, I absolutely adore the Star Rail OST, especially the boss fight OSTs. They have been absolutely incredible, and I'm just like addicted to listen to them over and over and over and over again. I'm literally listening to them both as I'm like recording these voice lines, but also when I'm at work coding or when I'm just like vibing. Heck, when I was streaming on Twitch, I would also have the songs playing in the background because they were just that amazing and they just make me so freaking happy. That being said, that also gives me a little bit of a chance to redeem myself a little bit, because I was hyping up so many bosses in the, Star Rail bosses are perfectly designed, that I completely skipped out on Cirrus. I had completely forgotten about Cirrus because we don't physically fight her, but she makes the fight to be very interesting, and I do have to appreciate that, hence why we're actually using a little bit of footage in Pure Fiction currently. Now, as you might be aware, in the current moment of the video, we haven't yet reached Cirrus, but I do have to say that I have been adoring this team comp to absolutely shred through the deer. I am so disappointed that I just barely didn't get to slay him, and I think it might be because of like that weird shield that he has, because I feel like I've done more damage, like so much more damage to him, but right there he was taking like nothing. So that was annoying. That being said though, the next half is just oh so great, and the only reason why I was able to get such a high score while fighting Pure Fiction this time around was because of acheron. I tried this with my Kafka team, and I was able to just barely scourge for those 60,000 points. Like, legitimately, I got 40,000 points in the first half, and I got like 21 points in the second half, meaning I just barely clutched it. Now that I tried things out with acheron, though, my goodness me, did it feel incredible. I know that this is the follow-up attack boosted purification, and I do have sparkle. However, it just felt that much better to play with whatchamacallit, acheron in this case. One, because I actually do have acheron built, and two, because I much prefer the Nihility playstyle. Now, that is not to say that Geniune is a bad choice. Geniune also did such a beautiful job when I tried using him, and as a matter of fact, he did carry a big part of that team. It was a little bit weird. It was like it was a weird amalgamation. Just know that I didn't have a single healer. Like, I had no form of sustain when I was fighting this segment. So now being able to do this with literally just like Japard as my sustain, which, to be fair, Japard does an amazing job sustaining, but I'm still shocked by the fact that I was able to get more points in a team that goes has like a layer of defense as opposed to full aggro like it did before. That is what blows my mind. And to be fair, it's also because I have like the signature light cone for acheron, but at the same time, I don't know. It's just I adore how well and how much my purification score improved. So I'm just proud. That is essentially what I'm trying to get at. I'm just happy that I was able to beat this thing. And yeah, you're in the background, you are being able to listen to what would essentially be every boss OST while I'm just like rambling on, and I have baited you into this video by bringing in whatchamacallit, by putting in Sparkle's bait, and I apologize. Don't worry, I do have a thumbnail prepared for when it's no longer April Fool's, and it will say April Fool's big on the screen, but it will still remain with the same title. It's gonna say first April Fool's and then the title, because I don't want people to just get their hopes up or just be confused. So yeah, that's essentially on my end. I apologize for having baited you all. And at the same time, hey, I'm happy that you have stuck around for as long as you have. It really does mean oh so much to me. By the way, I also feel like I want to add this to the context of the serious fight. I just adore that they have so many things that apply debuffs onto themselves, like the bubble hounds, the exploding fish. Bringing Japard made this be even better, because whenever Sirius advanced forward their attacks, they all just started attacking Japard, so that means that everybody was getting burns, so acheron just would get her ultimate that much faster. It felt incredible. If you really need support for acheron, I heavily recommend Japard. I know that you can use Fushuan, as she will also increase your crit rate. That being said, though, personally, I'm liking much more Japard, because Japard has the increased aggro chance. Now, if Aventurine was to have that increased aggro chance, I have no idea, honestly. I haven't seen any of like the leaks in that kind of regard. But if he was to have something similar to Japard, then oh my god, I'm just gonna be so happy running him in this team. But if he doesn't, then I'm glad, because that means that my Jeppy will always have relevance when I bring him around to the acheron team. Also, he's able to apply debuffs from time to time with his skill. So I'll also take that as an absolute win for Jeppy being in this team, and it honestly makes me oh so freaking happy. But yeah, with that being said, let us move on to the next boss that resides in Memory of Chaos. Well, this is embarrassing. Apparently that I was recording this segment and it was muted, so I'm having to re-record it again. So that's a bit of an oopsie. But yeah, no, the reason why I wanted to add Cocolia into this like segment for me narrating is because I made a mistake in my perfectly designed bosses, and it is the fact that Cocolia does in fact have her own boss OST, and that blew my mind because when I was trying to look around for any information regarding regular Kokoli having music like that, I couldn't find anything, and I think I may have just been dumb and was looking in like the wrong places, because so many people were like, no, like it is in fact called Frozen March. She does have her own OST, and apparently people were memeing about it because like it's called Frozen March 7th, hahaha, funny little joke. Anyways, yeah, I don't know, I have no clue how that slipped through my mind, but the main thing is that I have been educated, and I want to educate you guys on my mistake, because I do feel that transparency is always important, especially because I know that I am bound to get things wrong, and I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes that I do. So to that one commenter that like popped in and like genuinely was like, you know, making sure that I didn't make the mistake again, I appreciate you. I'm gonna put their like little image or whatever comment thing up in here so y'all can say thank you to this wonderful person, and at the same time, just I don't know, I believe if I was to forget putting the little image, just know that I'm gonna put it down in the whatchamacallit, in the pinned comments. I don't know. I know if I make the mistake, I'm gonna do a proper apology little thingy, because I should not be forgetting that, and I just realized that I can't put images in YouTube comments. So yeah, that was an oopsie on my end. So I can try to imagine that that wasn't, you know, me being stupid there for a second. That being said, though, absolutely, I've been adoring fighting Cocolia, and just like Acheron is just such a fun character. Being able to bring Acheron into these fights has made me feel so amazing, and it's just insane how much damage she's able to just dish out over and over and over again. I was surprised by just like, I knew that she had like the limitations, and I knew that like it was gonna be like the case of like Nilu in Genshin, right? Where people were like, oh, that's a lot of limitations. That makes the team so rough to like build because you have very few options. No, I don't feel like, I mean, yeah, like you have fewer options, but like these options are really good and synergize super well with her to the point that it is broken. I have seen free-to-play Acheron deal like 200,000 damage with the Good Night and Sweet Dreams, and Sleep Well Lightcone. So yeah, no, like, I genuinely would recommend you to get them, especially again because I do want people to have Acheron if possible. The reason why, oh wait, hold on, I just forgot, I haven't mentioned this giveaway yet, but yeah, spoilers. By the time that this video is coming out, there is an ongoing giveaway that I started yesterday, precisely because I didn't want people to think it was an April Fool's giveaway, and I'm just probably overthinking things. But yeah, like, there's currently an ongoing giveaway on my Twitter. All you have to do is like, comment, and retweet the post so that you can be entered for a chance to get a Express Supply Pass. And the main reason why I wanted to do the giveaway is because while I know that not everyone is going for Acheron, I do feel like her technique is absolutely insane and wonderful, and one of the best quality of life things that you can ever get, both for farming, both like in the sense of like free to play and just in general, so you don't have to take like 1,000 years, especially in like things such as simulated universe. So that's mainly the reason for the giveaway. I just want people to get Acheron, and I want to encourage more of those who want Acheron to be able to get her, because she has been insane for my teams, she has been insane for my exploration, and my goodness me, I really wish that Hoyoverse had made Acheron's technique just something that was publicly available to everyone. Like, okay, I know that I might sound crazy, right? But like, the thing is, if they had made Acheron like if they have given Acheron the doctoration treatment and we had to warp for doctoration, I would have been so happy. Like, in hindsight, now that we're in the future and I'm seeing all this, I really wish they had given out Acheron for free, even though I know this is gonna piss off probably a lot of Acheron mains, because, you know, some of them are wailing on the character, or some of them have been saving for the character. So it's a little bit rough on that end. That now everybody has them, but like it's just such good quality of life that I feel like I just want to try. Like I just want people to have her. Even if they don't use her, just have her for all the quality of life that she provides, and it's insane. And yeah, I'm like rambling in too much, but I'm surprised by how much more I have liked the background than like I initially thought I would. I knew that I would like them because they're nihility, but just the impact that they have in the game itself, in the sense of quality of life, just blows my mind. And I'm like talking too much about it, and you can see how I'm like even like going into like a massive tangent when I should just be wrapping up this topic. But yeah, TLDR, there's a giveaway going on Twitter. You should enter it if you don't have Acheron. I really hope you win if you don't have Acheron. And with that being said, yeah, thank you very much for listening to my TED Talk. In this whole process, we have been listening to The Godfather, which is Svarog's OST. Absolute banger. Genuinely adore it so much. It is both horrifying and incredible, and I don't think I'll ever get out. I don't think I will ever get tired of listening to the song, because it just feels so empowering, especially when I'm coding. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird, maybe I'm just insane, but I am so happy listening to these songs. So I love how I've been like ranting about the boss music, and this is my live reaction to me finding the Memory Stone meme now with volume in this new patch. Wait a minute. Ain't no way. Did they actually do this? I am listening to this boss's OST right now, and I have been complaining this whole video about this, and here I am listening to it. There's no way. I'm gonna have to freaking do a run to Svarog after this. Anyways, I'm gonna mute my mic and just... Thank you, so yeah, I'm muting my mic to have like the rest of the music been playing here. I'm like an idiot. Oh my god. So yeah, I mean, that genuinely just like blew my mind away. I didn't really expect to listen to the Memory Stone meme while fighting the Memory Stone meme, but this is like a step in the right direction. This is something that I've been wanting, and just for the sake of it, and to let you guys know of this, this isn't working for Mr. Svarog. Okay, so I just ran here all the way from the I did like the whole simulated universe. It is a very low level Svarog. I just want to see if he has his own music.
Everyone's a customer.
I don't think he has his own music. Hold on. Is this his own music? Yeah, plot twist, it was not his own music, and I am very disappointed, but at the same time, I guess I can't really be surprised. All I can say though is that, again, the Memory Stone meme does have his own music. It makes me so freaking happy, it makes me so freaking glad, and at this point, it is just something that I will adore, something that I will be very happy about, and oh my god, am I gonna be so happy just farming this planar set. And I don't think I was ever gonna be able to just splurge those words out of my mouth, because I've been hating farming simulated universe, but in this scenario, no, bring it to me. I will love coming here over and over and over again. This is my new home, and I am happy here. I have been struggling with other boss fights. I haven't been enjoying them that much per se. I don't know, but now I'm just like filled with joy. Also, I do have to say, the way that they created the complete version of the Memory Stone meme, it is absolutely beautiful and wonderful and horrifying at the same time. The reason why I say this is because apparently the Memory Stone meme like gets harder in the sense that he starts getting speedier and speedier and speedier, and he will use those attacks that imprison your party members. So eventually he'll become so fast that he's just gonna capture your allies and say fuck you. And I didn't really know, I thought that, you know, by law this enemy had to at least keep one of your allies alive, and I was sorely mistaken. because one of my runs I ended up losing to this thing because it just it just turned all of my party members into a pod. That's literally just what happened. All my party members became a pod, and I lost, and I was so freaking upset. But you know what? The more you know, the more you learn. And now that I have learned from my mistakes, I know what not to do, and that is not to like fuck around and find out. And I say that because legitimately, I was trying to get the Memento Mori achievement, where at the end of the fight you must only have one character be alive. So yeah, that is how that quite unfortunate event happened. On the bright side, I don't have to worry about that anymore. And now I just have to, you know, make sure that I press the correct buttons whenever I'm fighting this individual. I will be hyped and horrified because this enemy is going to be added into the next version of Simulator Universe Swarm Disaster / Golden Gears whenever we get that, because you know they've been adding all the new bosses in there. So ooh, I am looking so forward to the Giga Death, but at the same time very scared of the Giga Death that shall await us in that new game mode. Ooh, well, anyways, that has just been a bit of a weird rant, but yeah, thank you for listening to me just go on these bosses, get a new realization, and just got like a live reaction of me just boom. But yeah, that aside, and this video has already become very long and actually very quickly recorded because I haven't really been caring about making this be like properly scripted or like, you know, me trying to edit out the dialogue for me to make this like run much more smoother, or just to like avoid repeating words, because I know that can get annoying. But that being said, no, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for your time, for listening to me ramble on. I'm sorry once again for bamboozling you into this video with the expectation of a perfectly designed character video. That be, you know, like, it just, I know that people want sparkle, and I will get to sparkle at some point, but for now, yeah, we have the schedule of whatchamacallit, technically not acheron, another character that I almost named, I would have had to re-record this line, and aventurine. So those are the 3 next videos that are going to be coming up, so definitely do look forward to them. Also, drop down in the comments, I would love to have some suggestions to what characters you would also like me to cover in these kind of videos. I have heard a lot of people want to have a video on Fushren, some people want of other Stellar Run Hunters, and I'm definitely very hyped and excited to know more about that. But so at least you can feel like you're leaving this place with a little nugget of knowledge. I want to say that apparently there's like a light cone that is like a genius repose, right? The one of the most famous erudition ones at this point, I feel. But that light cone is funny because legitimately, apparently the drink that Skrullum has, I thought that he was worried because it's like, oh, I cannot drink tea. No, apparently he wanted tea. He can consume tea, and we have learned that he's able to drink tea, but Ruin May just outright gave him oil. Yeah, she just gave him oil, and that is why he looks so sad and upset. So yeah, with that being said and out of the way, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much to the subscribers of the channel. Right now we are currently sitting at 1,500, and like, what the heck? Because just the channel is just like, I'm like blown out of my mind. I never, like, we are already like 3,500s into like this, and like we're halfway to 2K, and my brain is gonna explode from like happiness, joy, confusion. And I'm just really thankful to all of you guys for like giving me this opportunity to just like, you know, like be in like this platform to just like talk, ramble, and just, y'all are the best. So also real quick as well, if you haven't already, and if you like this sort of content where we're discussing about characters, things in gameplay, anything at all related, definitely be sure to, you know, subscribe to the channel. It is free. It only takes a second, and it helps out massively to, you know, the growth and the continued support of this channel. I am just glad, I'm happy, so I'm just gonna wrap it up in there. Again, apologies for the April Fools. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, whether it be good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever time zone applies to you. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.